Previously on The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past,
Spin that sword, Link.
and so the legend continues.
Hello everybody, SlimKirby here. Welcome back to more Let's Play The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Awakening. No? Yeah. The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Awakening. Yeah, that makes sense. Anyway, before we get started with the next dungeon, I want to go ahead and do a few things. First off, you may have noticed that I finally increased my arrow and bomb limit. Had been a while since I've done that, and figured it was the perfect time to, so I went ahead and got that out of the way. And now we can actually go over here. Let's get out our book. Hold up the Master Sword and you will get the magic of ether. There we go, that is the third medallion of the game, and this one is actually required, I believe. The only one that's not required is Bombos, like I mentioned earlier, so you probably don't have to grab that one. But I went ahead and got it anyway, just to make things a little easier. Anyway, we can now pick up these stones, because they hindered our progress before, and we can now... do I have to rush into this thing? Yes, okay. Then if we go down here in this grave, we actually have a pretty useful treasure. We have the magic cape. You are invisible when you wear it. Watch your magic meter. This item is actually good for a few sections of the game. It'll also allow us to grab that other item on Death Mountain that we kind of looked at earlier, but I didn't have any means of getting it. We'll worry about getting that later. For now, I think it's time we move on and get to the 5th dungeon. So here we go, this is Dungeon 5. However, there is actually no way to access this dungeon yet. How are we going to do this? Well, first, before we figure it out, let's go ahead to this little area right here, use our magic mirror. Because there is a piece of heart. And a fairy, too. I want that. Fairy! Fairy! Oh, pfft. I grabbed it, but then I got shocked. Anyway. Actually, I guess I could have actually stayed here. This is how you get into the dungeon, and it's kind of what I said earlier about using specific warp points to get to some of the dungeons, because this warp point right here will take us directly inside the next dungeon, which is the Ice Palace. It is worth noting that in order to get through this dungeon, you have to have the fire rod, so you technically have to have at least the dungeon item from 3 before you come here. Slim, the magic flames will protect you inside this icy dungeon. So yes, if you don't have the magic flames, then you're not going to be doing very much in here. So just make sure you get that first. Because normally I actually do dungeon 6 before I do this dungeon, but because I'm doing it sequentially, it's going to be a little different. I should mention there is a part in this dungeon that's actually broken if you beat dungeon 6 first, and it makes the dungeon a lot easier. So, hell, it's almost recommended you do Dungeon 6 before you do this one, just because, so you can get the dungeon item and make this dungeon a lot easier. Also, my god, look at all these frickin' penguins. They take a lot of hits, surprisingly. You wouldn't think they'd take so many hits, but they do. Okay, there's the compass. I'll show the map once we actually get it. Okay, this room's a little harder because of the, gotta really keep the penguins at bay here. Or hope they get stuck like those penguins did. Also, you guys did tell me something that I forgot to mention. If you use the magic powder on those little red things that are circling the room, you can actually get a fairy from them. I'll go ahead and demonstrate. Yep, there you go. Couldn't really see the fairy because I was right on top of it when it activated, but I think you guys get the picture. Okay, can't do anything there. Ah, I don't want to be a bunny. So you leave me alone, you stupid yellow portal thing. Also, why the hell do I have my boomerang? I should probably, actually I need bombs for this room anyway. No, I didn't mean it. I meant to use my sword beams for that. I didn't mean to actually touch those guys. Oh, pfft. Dang it. You always think you're gonna have the timing for that, and then all of a sudden you just screw it up so easily. Okay, so we're gonna use a bomb there so we can get inside here, and then we're gonna use a bomb here to work it like that. Also, look, we have Master Stalfos. If you played Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening, you can beat these guys through the same means that you beat the mini-boss in that game. Fun fact, that's actually how I knew what to do with them in this game, because I played Link's Awakening, like, further before I played this game to this point. Yeah, you cannot destroy the Skeleton Knight with the sword alone. When he collapses, he is vulnerable to another weapon. And I was like, hey, it might be like Link's Awakening, and sure enough it was. Okay, gotta be careful here. I said be careful here, not be reckless here. Okay, should I hit that or not? Let's go ahead and do it. I don't have a key. What? How do I not have a key? I thought I would have grabbed... Do I need to destroy all the enemies here or something? Oh, okay, well, there it is. Yeah, I lost so much freaking health in this room. Oh my god. Oh, no, I guess I need to have the... switch pressed then. Fine. We'll play it your way, game. I used to call these things jelly bean monsters. I don't know why. Always reminded me of jelly beans, I guess. Oh god, more penguins. This shouldn't be too bad, though. Yeah, this is actually a dungeon where the green or blue potion would actually be quite advisable here, because you can actually use it to restore your magic meter if you need to. I think I'll be fine, though. I hope. That could be the biggest jinx ever, but I guess we'll find out. Okay, come on, go down the stairs. This is why I don't really like icy dungeons that much. Because Link is like slipping all over the place. Okay, die, and bombs. This room will be important later, but I need the big key first. So, we're gonna come back when I get that. I actually still need the map, too. Ugh. Stupid frickin' ice, my god. Oh, right, this. I remember this. Oh, dang it. Guess we're falling down. Should have actually moved a little more quickly in that room, unfortunately. Slim, do not use all your magic power if you do not have the magic of medicine. Now get ready to go into the depths of this dungeon. So yeah, there you go. That's like they're really recommending to use a green potion or a red potion. Or not red, blue. Which, hey, I can agree with that logic. I just don't use the potions usually. I guess a part of me still feels like you don't necessarily need them. Although they can be nice sometimes. Because really you just need them for the those ice monster things. Yeah, the ice monsters that come out of the wall, because they're the only things that the fire rod are needed for. Actually, hold on. God, yeah, I feel like there's so much stuff I'm missing in this dungeon whenever I play through it, just because of, well, basically just the layout of this dungeon. I wouldn't say it's confusing or anything, but... Can I not blow this open? Apparently not. Unless I have to come from the other side, which is a possibility. Okay. Hello, Key. Nice to see you again, and also die. Also, that tongue looks funny. Okay, we got the map. Good. Let's take a look at this. Yeah, 7 basement floors. None of the floors are really that big, though, so, I mean... You could say it's a long dungeon, but really it's just a lot of floors. And what do we have over here? Oh, there's the big key. Okay, well I can backtrack myself a little bit. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to backtrack back to that one room that I said was important once we had the big key. Also, yeah, let's go ahead and get a fairy again. If I don't die! Oh god. Ah, dang it! I tried using my magic power at that time, but it just didn't work. Well, hey, maybe I can actually get that fairy in my net once... It's freaking hard, though, because... Oh, I already grabbed it. Yeah, it's freaking hard, though, because you're slipping on ice, and can't exactly grab it so easily. Oh, not this room again. Yeah, that's one thing I don't really like, either, is the fact that because you have to do this dungeon in a very linear fashion, whenever you go to a different floor, all the enemies respawn. It's like you have to do this, like, multiple times. So I usually try to skip the enemies if I can. Oh, dang it! Stupid Stalfos. Oh, wow, I actually got some weird video game lag right there. Dang it. Hey, how you have to traverse this room. Not that Link's controls are that badly or anything, it's just... Come on! Get off the frickin' spot! It's not that he controls bad, it's just that he controls better in, like, the 64 versions, and, well, any of the 3D variations, really. No! See, I hate using the directional pad sometimes. It's weird, because, like, whenever you use a directional pad or a control stick for the early Zelda games, it's like, okay, the directional pad is weird because you're so used to the modern versions of the game, yet if you use the, like, control stick or any analog stick, it's like, okay, this doesn't even feel right now, because it's different than what I'm used to. Like, from that particular game. It's interesting how that works, but yeah, that's basically how it goes. Yeah, these penguins do a lot of damage. Oh, come on! I was facing the right way, it just... That ice, my god. Yeah, see, this is why this is my least favorite dungeon, just because of the frickin' sliding around everywhere. Also, yes, I still have a key, which is good. Is this even where I want to be? This doesn't even look right. I think it is right, though. Yeah, okay, this is where I want to be. So, we're going to use a bomb right here in one of these cracks. Then we're going to fall down here, and we're going to find the big chest. This will give us the blue mail. This armor reduces the damage that you take from enemies. This is a optional item. You don't have to use this item to beat the game or anything like that. In fact, it's like a greater challenge to try to beat the game without it. But that's basically the dungeon item for this place. Also, I have a feeling I might not want to go this way yet, because we are entering what's considered the end of this dungeon, as you might expect. Thank God this is like a restock room. I appreciate that quite a bit. Come on, enter the door. Okay, where am I anyway? Okay, I'm in basement 5. Yeah, I have a feeling I'm going too far. Basically, there's a point in this dungeon where you need to hit the crystal switch, or it needs to be on a certain setting, and if it's not, you have to go through almost the whole dungeon again, or at least half of it. Regardless, it's annoying because it's such a big part of the dungeon that you have to backtrack through. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of you guys. If I can hit you guys, my god. Okay, so we have these torches. These are actually probably going to lead to a fairy fountain. And here's basically where the huge puzzle of this dungeon comes into play. Because that switch right there, hitting that switch is the only way to get to the boss, and obviously we don't have a block to use to hold that switch down, so we have to go to an earlier room and push a block down here. Now, like I said before, there's a item we'll be getting later that actually nullifies this entire puzzle, but because we don't have it right now, we can't really take advantage of it. But thankfully, this switch was a lot closer than I thought it was, so this actually won't take as long as I thought. If anything, it's going to take less time. But before I do anything, I'm going to go ahead and fall in here, because I believe this will take us to a fairy fountain. Yes! I can restock on the fairies I lost. And of course they had to put them on ice, too. Oh, this game sometimes. Okay, well now that we're here, we're going to push that block down, and then we're going to fall down with that block. Because this is what we're going to be using to hold the switch down. Except I can't, because I can only push it one, so I need to put one on the other side. Okay, well, let's do that. If I can get... That's a weird corner to traverse over. So I'm guessing we're going to have to make a little bit of a full circle here. Dang it. You know what? No, I'm going to get my fairy back. Or my full health back, rather. If I can frickin' get this guy to come back on the other side of the room. Come on, really? There we go. No, I didn't mean it. Of course, wrong exits. Bring my fire rod back out. Oh god, that was close. Oh, there's another key. Yeah, I think there was a room I didn't enter that I didn't have to enter, so it kind of nullified some of this dungeon. Which, yeah, I don't exactly have a problem with that. Actually, where the hell am I? Okay. I think I know where I am. Ah. Okay, is there a button? Yes. Okay. Yes, okay, this will take us right back to where I need to be. This is perfect. Okay, so let's go ahead and push that block down now. And all we have to do now is we just have to push this block on the button, and there we go. Just have to make it through this room and we're done. Okay, here we go. Let's fight the boss. This boss is Cold Stare. Cold Stare is honestly not that hard. Okay. And once you lose all your magic, you can just use your sword. The fire rod does do more damage, though, as you might expect. It is an ice boss, after all. And there we go. Very anticlimactic boss for a very hard dungeon, my god. Well, there we go. The Ice Palace is done. Even though I lost some fairies, I did gain them back, and I had them all till the very end, so that's good. Slim, because of you, I can escape from the clutches of the evil wizards, or evil monsters. Thank you. They say that Hylia people controlled mysterious powers, as did the 7 wise men, but the blood of the Hylia have become thin over time. We who carry the blood of the 7 wise men do not possess strong power anymore either. Our powers will increase if we mix the courage of the knights with the wisdom of the wise men. Only a short time remains until the gate at the castle linking the worlds opens completely. If you defeat Ganon, this world will vanish and the Triforce will wait for a new holder. I believe in you. Good luck. Thank you. May the way of the hero lead to the Triforce. Alright, yes it does.